Question 1. Comment t'appelles-tu? Maria Seller. Question 2. Où deviens-tu et où habites-tu maintenant? Je suis de Bainbridge, Georgia. Maintenant, j'habite à Louisville, Kentucky. Question 3. Combien de frères et sœurs as-tu? J'ai un frère et une sœur. Question 4. Quel est votre principal et qu'est-ce que vous espérez faire après votre diplôme? Ma principale est psychologie et j'espère devenir maths de mariage et de famille. Question 5. Quel est l'achat à propos de la linguistique que vous préférez? J'aime l'occasion de communiquer avec des gens à travers des langues différentes. A couple things about the French language that I thought were really cool as far as pronunciation go include the R sound. So, for example, my name would not be pronounced Maria, as we know, or even Maria, as it is in Spanish, but in French it is a Maria. So I think that's a really cool sound that you get to make in French. Another unique sound is the DE. It's pronounced de, so it's just really emphasized down in your throat. Also, they have a lot of nasal sounds. So their AN is pronounced so you have to open your mouth a lot for that one. So just saying the language and seeing that come together has been really fun as I practice pronouncing my questions and answers. They also have some really interesting rules. For example, most final consonants are not pronounced, such as, again, my name, Sellars. It kind of drops off at the end, so it's Maria Sellar. And they just don't pronounce those final consonants there. But there is an exception, of course. If the consonant is found in the word careful, C, R, F, or L, you generally would pronounce it, otherwise it's silent. They also have another rule about hard and soft sounds for C, G, and SC. So for like our English language has the hard sound C like cookie, or the soft sound C like city. That's basically what this rule is referring to. So for C, G, and SC, if it's followed by A, O, or U, or another consonant, you're going to pronounce the hard sound. But if it's followed by an I, E, or a Y, you're going to pronounce the soft sound. So those are some good rules to know. Also, there's a lot of nasally sounds in the French language, and there's ways to make your, such as if you see AN, that's going to be a nasally sound. So that's pretty unique about the French pronunciation. Also, a little about the history of France. Around 1539, King Francis declared that the Parisian French would be the official language. So I think this is particularly interesting because you don't really see that elsewhere. For example, in our own culture, you don't see an official version of English, or such as like the Southern dialect, or the Northern, West Coast, whichever it may be. You don't see that we have an official version, like the French do and did back then. Also, around 1539, the French government, in order to make sure that everyone knew that language, they made that the official language of the law. So if you wanted to get something done in government, you had to know the Parisian French. And so it seems like they've always been about promoting their language and promoting their culture. The Academy of France was established in 1635, and that protected and regulated the French language. And that institution is actually still growing strong, and they're putting out some wonderful people from that academy all throughout history. I heard it's been like every every year or every so often they'll have like at least like 5 to 10 really well-known writers coming from that, which really help just strengthen that French culture and that French language. And it's just really interesting, even in the world today, that the French culture has been so influential. Even though they were conquered in World War II, they bounced back from that, and we see their influence in like the European Union. They have 23 different languages, official languages of the European Union, but some of their headquarters, such as in Brussels, Strasbourg, and in Geneva, those are all French-speaking places. So French just has a very huge influence in our world and in our history. So I just got to learn a lot about French and France, and I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Have a good day.